Guys, welcome to the video. So, jaw clenching. Do you clench your jaw when you sprint? It's a simple question and it's a very, very important question because if you do, then you're rapidly disabling your power and your speed. What happens when you're actually clenching your jaw means that you have a compensation pattern that is not only going to lead to injury, but it's going to disable power. And tightness, jaw clenching actually symbolizes tightness in the jaw, which is actually might simulate tightness in the shoulders as well. So if you're clenched jaw, the likelihood that you can have shoulder trouble is going to rise as well. And you're going to have a tight shoulders there. The one test that I do that I find is really regular, and what I find is the amount of people that compensate, well, basically their jaw is compensating for their hips. And the amount of times when I come across this test where I do a leg test, maybe a simple quad test on an athlete, and they fail, and I get them to raise their actual arm up, clench their arm, really tighten up their arm, and they pass the leg test when they're actually doing clenching their arm. This almost as regularly is the fact when I relax the arm and get the athlete to tense their teeth up, really clench up their teeth, that they pass the leg test again. So again, if the leg is on its own, you don't do anything, it fails. If you get them to clench up their other arm or their jaw, their leg test passes. This shows a compensation pattern, the fact that the upper body or the hip muscles, whatever it is, the psoas, the glutes, cannot function without the arm or the jaw being tight. So when you see a lot of sprinters on the TV, you'll see a lot of them actually this playing out. Is the fact is when you see them sprinting, it's the most pressurized situation. 100 meters, I must nail this race. There's very little time. I can't have mistakes. And when they do that, they put pressure on themselves, and you can see them get stressed. And when they get stressed, they actually default to this pattern of jaw tightness or arm tightness, but most likely jaw tightness. So we want to fix this. A simple test to see if you actually have jaw tightness is whether you can actually fix 3 fingers in your mouth. So you should be able to fit 3 fingers in your mouth when you open up in that position, and ideally 4. So you should be able to do that. If you cannot do that, fix 3 fingers, then that indicates jaw tightness around this area here that needs to be loosened. So that's an indication that might be you're actually defaulting to that compensation pattern of jaw tightness to get your hips to function. That's not a function. Imagine that your hips can't function unless your arms are tight. And we know that arms tightness and jaw tightness disables speed. Any kind of tightness disables speed. So it's something we need to fix. So if you find this is a problem, even if you actually if you can fix 3 fingers, do this anyway. This might actually relieve the shoulders, have some benefit to you, and you'll feel the difference as well. So whoever you are, give this a try. So I got this tip from Posture Pro. They're brain-based experts on posture and actually just giving you instant tips to improve performance or escape pain or fix pain or things like that. So ideally, Posture Pro are a great company to follow. I'll put their link to their YouTube channel below, but they're best to actually follow on Instagram because the net actually posts a lot more regularly on Instagram. So go and give them a follow. They are very, very useful. But this is one of the tips I got from them, and it's something that actually is used to relax the jaw, which actually relaxes or activates the vagus nerve, which is there for parasympathetic use to relax the body. And this has many benefits for digestion as well. So, but mainly this is to actually relax the jaw muscles around here, also activate the vagus nerve, bring about relaxation. So it's great. And what you need is a card, or a membership card or a credit card, something that's got a bit of vibration about it, because the vibration is important here. And what I'm going to do here is actually going to stick it in my mouth and clench it in between my teeth and put it right back to the back teeth as well. So all my teeth are in contact with the card. Now, obviously, if you start to gag on this, then this is probably not the best thing, or go to a point that you feel comfortable to use. If you gag, just bring the card back a little bit and then try it out. It might not be as beneficial, but it should still have benefits. So go to put the card into where you feel comfortable. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually create a vibration with the card in this position. Just going to kind of flick the card in this way. And that's going to create a vibration that's going to relax the jaw muscles and actually activate the vagus nerve at the back here. So here goes. I won't be able to talk as I do this, so keep that in mind. But bear with me with it as well. So I'm going to stick this in the jaw and then vibrate. and done. And instantly, I can feel my jaw start to open up, kind of relax a little bit. It's almost like, ugh. It's almost the kind of separation happening there. But also I can feel the chest rising as well. And I feel it's a kind of an automatic response that improves. Now, if you've been watching my channel before, we know this is the power pose. This is the relaxed pose, chest up, shoulders back in this position here. When we're down in this position, that's the kind of defensive pose, the stressed pose that we do not want. So instantly when I've done this, I don't know what you find with it, but 30 seconds of actually vibration that in the teeth, relax the jaw, open up my chest and my better posture. And Posture Pro actually says that this is a kind of a good way of actually fixing shoulder pain as well. And it makes sense. You relax the jaw here, which is going to actually have benefits for the shoulders as well and everything. So if you're clench your jaw when you actually sprint, this is the thing you're going to do, not only to actually loosen up your jaw, but also to relax your shoulders as well. You should feel that looseness when you sprint around the shoulders and the jaw as well. So this is a great benefit to try this out. Do it as many times throughout the day. Anytime when you feel you're clenching your jaw through, because that's an indication when you're clenching your jaw and you're grinding your teeth, that's an indication of stress that you want to fix throughout the day, not just for sprinting. By doing it regularly throughout the day and noticing when you're clenching your jaw, that's any time when your teeth are in contact with each other. That's it. When you notice that, you can do this test here, or actively just bring your feet, just relax your jaw through breathing or anything like that. Another good thing as well to do is actually put your tongue up against your palate and press up your palate for about a minute as well. Posture Pro really recommends that as well if you find yourself, your teeth clenching together. So when you actually, this is a test, it's a bit of training that you can do outside of your training that will benefit inside your training. You've got a habit that you've actually picked up that you're doing throughout the day that you want to correct so you can improve it inside your sprinting. You don't want to get to the point that you're not correcting it and you're still defaulting to that clenched jaw. That's going to slow you down and later lead to injury as well, because that shows a compensation pattern, and compensation patterns always lead to injury. So that's one way to do it. The other way as well is to actually massage the jaw. So if you find actually the three fingers, you found that you couldn't fit three fingers in your mouth there, then you shows a tightness around the jaw joint there as well. So we need to, the good idea to actually massage around this point all the way up. This is, so the temples, all the way, temples is a massive one for me, because I used to be a jaw clencher as well. So jaw tight, I used to default to have actually this default pattern where I actually used to clench up in this area here, and this is where my body would compensate to. So what we want to do, I found that actually the temple was a great way of relaxing above the brow as well, relaxing the jaw, relaxing the face, and that brought about relaxation for me. So for you, if you've got that jaw tightness there, massaging around the jaw a couple of times a day would be a benefit as well. Get in there all the way up, temple, just above the eyebrows, just down into that area and get into that area here. And that's one of those things that you can do to just relax the jaw. Even better is to actually do it with my 4 activations here. Just blending everything together will give you that comprehensive tool that you can use to bring about relaxation. That's the best way. Use all these tools together to bring about that relaxation. You can do this throughout the day. I recommend it throughout the day, but also recommend it just before you train as well. Do the vibration card thing as well, do the actual massaging around the jaw, and do the activation at least once a day. Just remember, if you notice yourself actually clenching your teeth throughout the day, that's the time when you want to relax as well. Do the deep breathing, do the vibration card, massage around the jaw, or the tongue up against your palate as well. That's a good way of actually just relaxing the jaw as well. So all these tools are there that if you're a jaw clencher when you sprint, this will loosen up that jaw and bring about that looseness for your shoulder, for your, not just for your jaw, but your shoulders. So hopefully that video was helpful for you. Please give Posture Pro a follow. Go to the Instagram page. They post really regularly, really beneficial to you. I really recommend it. So just leave to say thanks for watching. Please like, please share, and please subscribe to my channel where you get more useful videos like this. and that is going to just rapidly and bring back relaxation for your sprinting. But for now, thanks for watching.